So you may be wondering a little bit about some of the add-ons and extensions and just other abilities that Chrome has. And one of them in particular that I'm going to touch on is the read and write toolbar. And we talk about how to use it a lot in terms of, voice to text and being able to predict text as you're typing and highlighting stuff and all the other things that the read and write toolbar can do. But you may have missed that you're missing it. So lately it had to be get sort of turned off, and we're going to turn it right back on again now. So we're going to explore the Chrome Web Store, see some of the options that are in there, all the different things that you can add. And while we're in there, I'm going to add the read and write extension back into my browser since it seems to be missing. So let's go ahead and jump over to Chrome. I've got the browser up here, and anytime I'm looking for extensions, I want to look up in the top corner here, and what I'm looking for is this black puzzle piece. Now, I mentioned read and write. That one's a purple puzzle piece. We're going to get there. But this black puzzle piece is actually just for the extensions that Chrome has. So when I click it, I get a little list of the things that I currently have installed, most of which are being pushed out by TLDSB. They're just automatic ones for us to use. Things like Equatio or this Save to Drive feature that lets you just right click on stuff and throw it into your own drive. Like, I don't know, this picture here, I could right click on and I get Save to Drive as one of my choices. Well, that's only there because of the extension. If I just installed Chrome clean with nothing else, I wouldn't have that ability. So the extensions are certainly handy. We've got things like the WeVideo extension that lets you immediately start creating recordings of your screen, much like sort of Screencastify did way back pre-COVID days. So this is a great little extension that's just an add-on to what WeVideo already does. It's tied into the current subscription we all have. But if I want to add more stuff, what I'm going to do is come down here to Manage Extensions, and I'm going to end up in the extensions sort of screen here where I can decide, what I want to turn on and turn off. So even though they're currently installed, I could come to say this WeVideo one and just toggle it off. So it would not appear in my list anymore. I'd have to come back and just re-enable that to get that to show up again for me. On this account, I'll leave that off for now. No big deal. And then as I come and look at some of these, you're going to notice that they have this little admin image sitting there next to them. That's stuff that TLDSB has pushed out for you. I can't toggle that off. I can click all day and it's not going to turn off for me. But what I want to do now is not search extensions. That's just going to search what I currently have. I need to come over to the menu at the far side here. And at the very bottom of the screen, my Trillium is kind of almost covering it. It says open the Chrome Web Store, and I'm going to click that. There we go. So Chrome Web Store, I could have obviously just Googled Chrome Web Store and we'd find it quickly that way, but I want you to see how you can just get to it in literally, I think, 3 clicks. What was that? One, two, the menu three, and down there was four. So 4 clicks, and you're there. That's less clicks than the keystrokes it would take to type it. So lots of stuff in here, but just like all the other software that we need to review and approve, you can't just start installing anything and everything. But what we have done is given you this nice little TLDSB apps section here at the top. So I can click on that. I'm going to get stuff that's already pre-approved. So I don't need to question whether or not I'm going to be allowed to add it. I can look at things like, well, read and write I'm going to get to in a moment. I can start messing around with, say, this text editor if I wanted to, or this music player. We can look at Zoom if I was having a guest join us and I needed the Zoom extension on my machine, or Bitmoji because I like using the cartoony versions of ourselves. A few different things in here. Dark reader mode if you like dark mode on your phone. If you want to do a dark mode on your Chrome, you can do that as well. Or even this copy folder option, because you don't typically have the option to copy an entire folder in Drive. You can copy individual files. With that extension, you actually can copy whole folders. So lots of good stuff to look at in here, but our example today will be read and write. I'm going to click on that, and because it's currently not enabled on this account, I see Add to Chrome. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Just click on that. Do I want to add the extension? Yes, I do. Done. That's it. Now it's up at the top here. I can see it has been added to my list of extensions, and of course the button has changed to remove from Chrome. So, I mean, that's your giveaway. If you're ever wondering and you come in, you click on one of these apps, if it says remove from Chrome, you already have it. you can hit this little puzzle piece and it'll either be on this list or you might have to go to Manage Extensions to get that to show up for you. But if it says Remove from Chrome, you already have it. So here I'm just going to hit that little push pin. I don't really need the Gopher Buddy up all the time or the Cisco stuff. So I'll just leave it like that, and now I've got my little read and write puzzle piece just waiting for me whenever I want to launch it. So that's an easy way to jump in there, explore your extensions, see what you've got going on, and decide if there's things that you need to add back in or new stuff you want to throw in there that you're going to start taking advantage of. But if you're missing the read and write toolbar, go in there, hit that add back into Chrome, and you'll be able to start using all those wonderful tools again. So, see you next time.